Hey guys, another Friday, another video. Let's get into it. Let's go. No story to tell. Let's just talk. Let's just talk. Okay. In today's video, I just want to talk about one thing, right? And I actually have it in my hand right now. You guys like my lock screen? It's like a picture I took in the airplane, right? Anyways, I just want to talk about what this thing really is, right? I mean, I don't really know. I don't have the answers for you, but I want to talk about the effects it's having. Me personally, I can talk about how my attention span is messed up, but I'm smart enough or honest enough to admit that it is really, really bad. And I figured that, and I realized that. And a couple weeks ago, I was like reading a lot. I tried, like I don't know, like, but like I just grabbed the book and I finished the book. It was some next book about GSP, The Way of the Fight, and I finished it. And my attention span was really good. It was really, really good. But my consistency with reading was so bad, so it's been in and out, in and out. So I think reading might help me, but I struggled to like really stay in that. So I haven't been like reading as much as I should. So I think that has an effect on me a little bit. But the thing about this that I really don't like is how attached people are to it. I'm not talking about just attention span. I'm talking about when I'm trying to have genuine human to human connection with somebody and I see them keep constantly just looking down, and not even just looking down, but when it's stuff to do with like these athletes or sports or whatever it is that's not anything to do with their own reality, that's not anything to do with the life they're living in currently, it kind of bothers me, and it really, really does bother me, because as much as you see those things and as popular as those things are, I truly believe the value of your everyday life means just as much as that. I believe if the world knew you, like if the world knew who you were, like they know the other people, then I believe everything you did would have like millions of views, millions of things. I believe that value was already there without the algorithm telling you, or without anyone to say that it's there. It's already there, right? So like, when you see like edits of people on your For You page, and it kind of reminds you of like you and somebody else, or reminds you of like you and your dad, or like you and your mom, or whatever. That's real, you know what I mean? And whoever's up there has whoever, like they kind of captured moments like that, even though you can't go back and rewind it, but they've captured moments like that, and those moments are there regardless of them being seen or not. So you already are everything you're seeing. Your value is just as much, but I think people kind of rewire their brain into thinking that what's here and what's popular here is what's popular in real life, is what's not popular, but is what's what like the world's revolved around. But it's not. It's really revolved around you, and I think it's really important for you to realize that you are everything. You know what I mean? You are the celebrity. You are the viral Instagram post. You're everything, but you gotta rewire your brain into thinking that it's you and it's not anything else. And I feel like there are people that do think like that, but there's a lot of people who don't. So I think that's the thing. But not only is like the thing about that is like I keep talking about how it distracts you and everything. But the crazy thing is like I'm not against these things at the same time, because you also have the power to do the reverse of that, which is make everything about you. I mean, you look at social media, Instagram, all these things. At the same time that this can be a distraction and this can be like a virus, it can also be like a cure. It can also make you everything you want to be in a sense, and it can also, it's like some next magic. It's like it has the ability to change you, break you, but it has the ability to make you. So it's all about how you see it. So once again, like this thing can make you a millionaire overnight. So I'm not against these things at all, but I'm against the way people use them, and I'm against the way people are attached to them, and it really, really does bother me, because look at all this. Like, just look at life itself. You know what I mean? Just like everything is so real, but here is like you don't know what's real. You know what I mean? You don't know what this is, or like you don't know. It's just like an illusion. Like it's like it could be real, but it could be an illusion, or it could be like and then you open the comments and it's like, okay, I'm strongly like something I'd recommend is at least if you're gonna be on this, try being on it without reading the comments. Try it. And so it's so easy to kind of just be on your phone and open the comment and then just see the number one comment, and then your mind goes to that comment, and then it's like, okay, this is the number one comment, so this is the number one opinion, so I'm just gonna go with this opinion. You know what I mean? Like, no, like don't do that. If you're gonna be on it, just kind of don't open the comments and kind of form your own opinion. I don't know if this is actually helping. This is just like how I think, but I think if you don't and you just form your own opinion and you just keep going, then it'll kind of be a lot easier for you to just go on life like that, like just forming your own opinion. So then the next time you see something in real life, you won't think, oh, what would people think? You'll think, oh, what do I think? And then you'll kind of just like that kind of form your own kind of your own you in a way. If I feel like a lot of people aren't themselves anymore, then that sounds crazy, but everyone's trying to put on this kind of I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, and I feel like that all starts with here. Like everyone just sees this stuff and they want to imitate this stuff, but this is all imitating our reality, and I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but what I'm trying to say is just kind of be you without this. Kind of just don't, like, I'm not saying yo, don't go on your phone, don't do this, because at the same time your phone calls everything. That's why there's so much value to it. But just know what you're receiving and just know what to receive and what to not receive, because this thing can really kind of, you know what I mean, and kind of just screw you up in a way, and just kind of alter your reality and how things change, and or not how alter your reality and how things change, but alter your reality and how you view things. And then there's all the bad stuff on here too, like you know what I'm talking about. Like there's just horrible things, and your viewpoint kind of changes, and it makes you something that you're not really, and you see things that you shouldn't. And that's why a lot of men cheat on their wives. That's why a lot of women can't stay loyal to their males, because they see a bunch of things that are online, or gifts, or whatever that's online, and they think, oh, this is reality. But that reality isn't your reality, and it's not. Just because this happens doesn't mean that it needs to happen to you, because the guy's circumstances or the girl's circumstances might not be the same circumstances as your partner. So do you love your partner, or do you love the idea of a relationship in which gives things that your partner, your dream partner, should, you want to give them? That doesn't really make sense what I'm trying to say, but like with the way I worded it wasn't really good. But what I'm trying to say is, are you in it for the fact that you're in it, or are you in it for the fact that you want it to be viewed in a certain way, or are you in it for the fact that you want to say you're in it, or you want to show that you're in it? No, you got to be in it to be in it for that person. But a lot of people are blocked to view like, I love this person, because they love the idea, and people just love ideas of something, but they don't love the real thing, because the idea is altered because of this thing right here. I hope you guys understand what I was just trying to say there. But yeah, it can really mess you up. It can mess up your marriage. It can mess up your relationship. It can mess up your family. But it can also really change you. It just depends on the way that you decide to view it. So today, like, I realized how screwed I was. So I tried. I looked forward for 15 minutes. Just look forward 15 minutes, and that was weird, because I really, like, bro, it's like an urge. It's like you're like, I really wanted to pick up my phone. I was like flinching. Like, I just kept flinching, because like I needed that dopamine, I guess, right? I needed that thing to like kind of make my brain feel like, okay, but in reality it's not like that. And at the same time, it's not just that, but like maybe when these videos are found maybe when these videos are, you know, getting higher or whatever, because I accomplish everything I want to accomplish, or hopefully maybe then people will kind of view it differently. But right now, my point is, right now, when I post certain things, or when I'm on a certain grind and my results aren't the way I want it to be, that's not necessarily right, because it's only right in comparison. You know what I mean? Like what's a good video? Like 100 million views, 100 million likes, or whatever. Is that a good video, or is it simply just 40 shares? Like, okay, I know that sounds messed up. I know what I'm trying to say is kind of screwed up right now, but what I'm trying to say is, what's defined a good video? Because if you've been posting videos and then one day you go from 1,000 views to 10,000 views, and you've been struggling to get to 10,000 views, but you finally hit it, is that not a good video? But it might not be, because you're comparing it to the videos that get 1 million views and 100,000 likes. So you got to rewire your brain into just focusing on your reality and what you're doing. Like, I think I hopefully got back on track there, but if you're focused on you, then and your reality, then you'll never compare yourself to other things, and that'll never slow you down. And why I'm saying that right now is because that's something I used to struggle with. Now I just post and I don't really care because I'm trying to beat me every day. I look in the mirror, I just want to beat me, right? So like a good video to me is what did better than my last, or what did better than my previous best. That's what it is to me. But if you're on this 24/7, likewise, like everyone's always like comparing themselves to people, or seeing people, or living this life because it reminds them of this person who lived their life this way. If you're always doing that, then you won't enjoy what your life really is. If you're always comparing your likes and your stats to other people's stats, then you won't really enjoy what it is. That all comes with this. But at the same time, there's a bunch of other stuff here that can really change it and alter that. So think about this like a magic wand, right? But think about you as the wielder. Captain America was only worthy because what he had inside of him. That's the same reason he took the serum, because the serum alternates what's already good in you. This can already alternate what's good in you, but if you have bad in here, then this is gonna times that by a million. So you got to be Captain America, okay? You got to be the good person inside, and then and be stronger than this, and use this as the wand. But don't let this control you, otherwise everything else will collapse. I hope something I'm saying makes sense, because the way I think, sometimes I struggle to understand it, so I hope someone watching this can really understand it. But I just want to give you pieces of my brain, because you know, I just feel like if you have no one to talk to, there's always someone to talk to, and everyone's always kind of distracted and kind of pinpointed on themselves, and they don't really care. But I for some reason I really do care, and I really just want everyone to just be the best version of themselves. And I'm chasing to be the best version of myself every day, and I'm acknowledging what's bad and what's good, and I'm seeing what changes can be made. So I just want to kind of guide as many people as I can. Not guide them, but kind of just conversate or share as many thoughts as I can, because as much of them might be, as much of them might be stupid, as many of them might be stupid, there has to be one or two good things. So yeah, today's video I just want to talk about this, and I'll see you guys next Friday with another topic. I love you guys like always, and I'll see you in the next one.